Okay, this isn't going to be one of my usual videos. If you haven't figured out over the years, I'm kind of a gearhead slash vintage bicycle nut, as you can kind of tell by my garage. So, today's project is going to be making this a lot cooler than it already is. The wife found me this at Pier 1. She gave it to me as an early Christmas present, and I love it. But I would like to make some changes to it, because it's cool, but it's not a cool bike. Okay, I'm going to put it to you this way. Average Joe bike, my kind of bike. So, what I intend to do with this one is, let's open up my laptop. That's not at all just like the one I exploded in one of my previous videos with, 17 mortar shells. Alright. This is the bare bones of that bike. When it first came in, back when it still had the Worksman logo, it was still painted black. And I'm wanting to turn this into that. So, I figure the first step to doing that is I'm going to need to add a bar going right across. And that'll give me a place to kind of build from. And once that's on there, I can cut the lower tube off, and using some round bar I can bend up a new down tube for the frame. So I will essentially do in small scale what I did here. I will actually bend this part down. This is as much of the original frame as there was before I cut it off. And then I bent it down. It actually came in a lot further. Just took a pipe, stuck it on there, heated it, and just bent the living snot out of it right there in my living room. Then I put this piece on. Obviously we're not going to finish this in one sitting, so let's get started. First order of business, let's get this chain off. Alright, now that crap fest's over with and it's off, time to do something about this ugly gold paint. It's actually really stiff because of all the stupid paint on it. Grab some carburetor cleaner. Next on the list, I'm going to get rid of this chain guard. Just go ahead and cut it off with my good old trusty reinforced Dremel bit. This is a fun gift. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut the welds holding on the bottom of the rack so it can go away. Now it's actually starting to look kind of cool. So, well, I'm going to move my life's not so easy button because pushing it
that was easy
doesn't make life any easier. So it's the useless life's not so easy button. Move it out of the way. Guess now I'm going to go ahead and move this basket out of the way. It's actually kind of cool. Alright. Well, now I have it separated. That was kind of a pain in the ass. I need to figure out where on the spine the curve needs to start. looking on the bike, it needs to start. Let's see. Well, as usual, I got a little too far into my project and lost track of time, which I have a tendency to do from time to time. And I've just about finished the frame. I've been working on this thing all day. I've actually got quite a lot done on it. I have my cafe bars, the inverted bars, made, which are exactly the same dimension as the originals over there. I have a Springer front end made. I'm not completely happy with it, but whatever. It's a decoration, so I really just don't care. I've got the main bar in. I've spliced in the replacement down tube with the curve. I need to make a couple motor mounts to start making a fake engine. I've taken the entire rear half of the frame off, shortened it, bent it down to match this piece I bent down, so I have a tank area. I've added the rear fender strut and even went ahead and started ducktailing fender here, so it looks pretty good. I've got a lot of weld splatter, weld boogers. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff everywhere. I'm going to have to really get the Dremel tool after it and some files and clean it up. I mean, it is just nasty. Yeah. Looks cool though. Really convincing. This actually kicks out a little further. This is just fun to do. These wheels don't have a very good spacer in them, so they wobble a little bit. I'll add a brass bushing in between there to help smooth that out. That's fairly close. They're just about touching the same spot. Just about. So, I mean, they're slightly off. Like ever so slightly. But heck, so are those. I mean, everything's made by eye on that thing. So, this is going to be cool. Well, I'm going to call it a day. We're going to get a shower, get this video uploaded so y'all can see it. Let me know what you think of it so far, and I'll see y'all next time.